welcome to this Room Podcast. It's me, your low energy host, Hugh-Gene, and
me, your slightly higher energy host, Jonel.
How are you doing?
Me or them?
There's no one here. They can't answer me.
But you know, like...
Good!
No, it's like when you're watching, like, a YouTube vlog and like, how are you guys today? What's going on? Or like...
Yeah, I don't remember. I would never ask that question if I vlogged. Like, they're not going to answer me.
Or like a...
It's like Barney.
No, they can answer you in the comments.
Yeah, no one does, though. I'm doing good, George!
Yeah, or like a kid's show.
Who says that in a comment?
Like,
fuck you, die!
Jesus.
That's what they say in the comments.
Kill
yourself, George!
Not the people I watch.
I have a question for you.
Okay, what's your question?
Has your mom ever caught you with the wet dream?
No. Do girls have wet dreams?
Just wet vagina.
No.
Just leaky puss. You ever just like wake up and you're like, Ma. And your mom's like, what's that? What happened to me?
No.
It wasn't my mom, it was my dad.
What? Okay.
It was like 3 a.m. I didn't know what was going on. Right? I just woke up. I went to go use it. I think I went to go use the bathroom or whatever.
How old were you?
Fuck, I don't know. I think like maybe like 13. I was young. I wasn't super old. And I was busting nuts at a young age, man. No, I remember just like walking out of my room, and my dad just like looks down and he starts laughing, and then just goes to the room because I guess he just like finished watching TV or some shit. And I just go to the room. I go back to my room. I'm fucking.
So you went to the bathroom. You didn't realize that you had.
I think I like got up, and then I don't think I even went to the bathroom. I think I was like sleepwalking. I don't know. I think I just got up for some reason. I think maybe I heard a loud noise. I don't know. What? How old was I? Because I was still upstairs, so I must have been probably like 13 or something, or around that age. And I remember the next day, my dad's just like, "Do you know what happened?" And I was like, "No, what happened?" He's like, "You don't remember anything? You don't remember what happened to your boxers?" I was like, "Nope." He was like, "Okay." And he just walked away laughing. And it was like years later that I realized, I was like, "Oh, fuck, man, I had a wet dream. And my dad saw it." Yeah.
I don't like this eye contact right now.
Yeah, you think I like the eye contact?
No, I've never.
Has your mom ever caught you watching porn?
No.
Mine. My dad. It's funny.
Oh God, why are all these stories with your dad?
Well,
has your mom ever caught you?
Yeah, the way my mom caught me probably could have fucked me up for the rest of my life. When my dad handled it was fairly well. My dad, because it's the same thing. You know, like the movie network, how like at like a certain time it would turn into porn. Mm-hmm. If you had Rogers Cable and you had the movie network, you would know. It was like channel 300 or something, right? I think it was at 11 p.m. It was trash porn anyways. It was garbage. It was always the same shit. It's bland, literally bland, because they're always white, so it was just super bland. It was the same thing, like doggy style with the leg up, and that shit. But like, so I never really watched it because it's like, this is boring. There's not enough butts, you know. But I think what happened was that I was watching a movie and I fell asleep, and the TV was still on, so the porn went on, but I didn't know. Because sometimes I actually didn't know. I didn't. No. I never liked it. Every time I was thinking, like, you know, and I wouldn't jerk off because the TV was in the main room, so like I couldn't anyways because you know it's too risky. Excuse me. But like I remember there were like days like my dad would sometimes just like carry me up to my bedroom if I like fell asleep on the couch. And I remember he like same thing. He's like, "You know what you were watching last night?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "There was some inappropriate stuff on the TV." I was just like, "I don't know what you're talking about." He's like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, well, don't watch those stuff." And then he just walked away laughing. I don't know. I don't remember how old I was. Probably around the same age. And it was funny. The same thing. I get out my room. He's at the top of the stairs. Asked me this.
Did he like turn off the TV?
Probably, yeah. Probably just like took me to the room. Just like, well, time for me to have some fun.
So you said your mom. How did she handle it?
I think I was like 15 or something, and I was just like watching whatever. I can't remember what I was watching, but I remember she like opened
on TV or on the computer.
And it was like in her office because it was the most private, right? And then she like opened the door.
You're doing the deed in her office out of all places.
My office too, bro.
No, it's
I get
not.
my work done too, nigga.
Ew.
No, I remember like she like opened the door and then I was just like, oh shit. And in my head I'm just like, I turned off. I'm like, fuck. And she walked away. Pretty much like she said, if you watch porn, you become a pedophile. And I'm so happy that I'm smart as a kid because I was like,
she said if you watch porn, you become
because
a pedophile?
because then like sex won't become like I guess as pleasurable. So then I'll want to get it in any way I can. So you go for the most vulnerable. So I get what she's trying to say, but that's the stupidest fucking thing you could say to a 15-year-old because then they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm a pedophile," or "I'm gonna be a pedo," or whatever. So thank God I had some sense in my head because I would have been so fucked. Could you imagine? Like, there's certain kids if you told that to, that'll probably fuck them up.
Yeah, but I think most kids would grow up to realize that that's not true.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah, when she said that, I was just like, you fucking.
I think
dumbass.
they might question it, and then they'll be like,
I didn't even question. I was like, I'm not. You fucking retard. What? I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, well, looks like I should be a pedophile by now, buddy. Oh wow. But yeah, no, man. If you're gonna watch porn, kids, make sure no one's around, or just go to the bathroom, act like you're taking a shit. Just flush the toilet a couple times. Be like, why are you flushing the toilet so many times? Be like, I'm constipated. Or be like, I got violent diarrhea. Except you're violently doing something else.
It's like, wow, those diarrhea sound like a pleasure, but okay.
Hey, for some people it is pleasure.
No.
You know?
When your stomach feels like there's like a little man
in
there with a knife like stabbing you.
Yeah, I haven't had that kind of diarrhea. I've had that resting pain, not the stabbing pain.
I've had it where it's like, I don't know, like you get that like pain where it's like, oh no, like first you feel fine and then all of a sudden it's just like overwhelming and you feel
I've never had pain like that. It's just been cramping for me most of the parts. I've always had cramping pain.
I get like sharp pains.
I've gotten like constipated from eating too many oranges. Because like my church, they used to sell oranges they used to get oranges from Florida all the time, so they would sell them obviously to make money for bullshit, and then we'd always like buy them and shit. And they're the bombest oranges because they're from Florida, right? And I remember I would eat like 6 of them.
Are you sure they're from Florida? They just told you.
They probably just told me that. They probably just told us that. They would come in a like, big ass truck.
Florida oranges. You're like, okay.
Fucking Massachusetts or some shit.
From where?
Massachusetts. Why am I saying it wrong? How am I supposed to say it? It's not Massachusetts?
No. The pronunciation.
Isn't that where Boston is?
Yeah.
Yeah, say it.
Massachusetts.
You didn't say it.
Massachusetts.
I said it wrong. I said it right, I mean. Didn't I say it right? Massachusetts?
It's chew.
Chew?
Yeah,
it's
like
Boston.
choo-choo.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, they give a fuck.
Not really. They probably don't care.
Massachusetts.
You're not even listening.
Massachusetts. Where are you from? Massachusetts.
Like
massive two tits.
It's supposed to say chew, and you're saying massive two tits.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Massive two tits.
I used to think it sounded closer to like massive two shits.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Pretty right for that state.
Massive two shits.
Yeah, massive two shits. A shit state with a shit city.
What? What's the shit city? Boston?
Boston.
I've never been to Boston,
Yeah,
so I can't speak. You been there?
Yeah, not much.
You've been there?
Yeah, like when I was a kid.
For what?
Just, I don't remember.
You don't remember the trip yet? You're saying that the place is shit?
It's a shithole.
You know what else is a shithole?
My asshole, yes. It's my asshole's a shithole.
I was gonna say. I mean, literally,
yeah,
yes.
I know. Some needs to come out later. Jesus.
Oh God! It's like, oh, is that your asshole or is that Haiti?
What?
Because that's the country that Donald Trump said is a shithole, right?
There's a lot of countries it says. You know, he said Africa, like African countries are shitholes.
I don't know about that. I swear he was talking about Haiti. It's like
He's
a
not
shithole
wrong.
country.
I'm surprised it's still around. I thought it drowned.
You thought it drowned? Like you're saying that like a person.
Well, yeah, most people in
the
that.
people would, I guess. No, they like the
like
country
Puerto Rico.
would sink fast enough. What do you mean?
Is it still here?
Puerto Rico's beautiful, you know.
It's not anymore.
Well, true. I haven't
What's
been
the
there
other
since.
Island that got fucked up was the Bahamas.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. They got it rough there, buddy. That's Haiti 2.0.
Any island.
All islands are fucked. All the islands are pretty much fucked. They got a good, 50 years left before they're all underwater. Let's just be honest here, buddy.
Well, everyone take your all-inclusive vacations now.
And we're going to have a bunch of Jamaicans here. More than we already have. Are
you proud of yourself for that?
Nope. Yeah, I am. I don't know. Well, how was your week?
Why are you asking me that?
How was your week?
Why are you asking me that? Horrible.
Because I'm asking you how your week was.
Horrible. Yes,
Why
you
was it
know
horrible?
this. I've just been very stressed out.
Why?
Just
Why?
life.
Why?
I'm not putting it out there.
Why is your life so stressful?
Hugh-Gene,
and what can we do
up.
to mitigate this stress?
You cannot. Ow!
That did not hurt.
Everyone heard the slap.
Just
you
because you
slapped
hear a
me.
slap doesn't mean it hurts. Wasn't it International Women's Day yesterday?
Yes, this past Sunday was.
Is this a day or is it the month?
You just said International Women's Day.
I don't know. I don't
and then you
fucking
asked
care.
me if
Is
it was
the
a
day or
month.
the
Are you out of your mind?
Is it the day or the month? I don't know.
Day.
It's just a day?
Yeah.
Not a month?
Every day should be International Women's Day. We should always celebrate the women in our lives. How's that funny? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I don't know. So what did you do to celebrate International Women's Day? As a woman? What did you do?
I worked.
Contribute to the society?
I literally, for the third time, I said I worked.
What did you do for female empowerment, Joe?
I worked because,
did you do?
You know, not too long ago, we weren't able to do that, so.
It was, you guys worked. You guys worked.
In the house.
That's still working.
I didn't do housework. Did I? Mm-hmm. I did some laundry.
Looks like you didn't celebrate Women's Day that well then.
Shut up. What did you do?
I didn't do shit.
You're supposed to honor the women in your life. You didn't say anything to me about International Women's Day.
I didn't remember.
Did you acknowledge it with your mother?
I didn't know. I thought it was
okay. Where's my belated Happy International Women's Day?
I don't care enough.
You don't care enough about women, or you don't care enough about me?
The day. Just the day.
You're
I just don't really care about
job
the day.
at avoiding my question, but all right.
I care as much about it as I do Black History Month. I just don't really care.
Wow. You are a racist woman hater.
How am I racist? I'm
You're
black.
a racist misogynist.
I'll take it. Those words.
Oh, really? You'll take it? Interesting, Hugh-Gene.
Those words don't mean anything anymore.
Words. You know what? I think despite what people like to believe, words still hold a lot of value. But now that I hear hear myself saying that, I'm realizing that people are also very, very sensitive over words. Like sometimes, I do think words hold a lot of value, but I think sometimes people need to just lighten up. You know what I mean?
No.
You don't know what I mean?
No.
You don't think people should lighten up?
No. Yeah, I think people are too uptight and they have sticks very far up their asses to the point where it's coming out their mouth. Sorry,
I just got a visual, a graphic.
So it's pretty much impaled. People are just
I got that. Thank you.
Impaled cunts.
Well, if they're impaled, I don't think you can walk.
Well, they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
I have no comment.
Would you rather?
Oh my god!
Because that's what that's the only thing I'm good at here.
Is that?
Would you rather eat a dead pigeon or a dead dove?
They're the same. Doves and pigeons are in the same family. You know that, right?
Would you
Doves
rather?
are just albino pigeons.
Would you rather?
Wow, Hugh-Gene, really? This is how you're gonna.
One's a peace bird, one's a trash bird. Which would you rather eat?
They're both the same. They're literally
Are
siblings.
they the same?
Yes.
But what would you feel more comfortable eating?
Depends.
Well, it depends on what. I'd rather eat a dove.
Is this a pigeon that was on a farm, or is this a New York?
What pigeon's on a farm?
I don't know.
I've never seen a pigeon in the wild.
That's true. They like cities.
I've never seen a pigeon in the wild.
And I
or any sort of rural area. I've never seen a pigeon before. Because they probably get killed by the hawks.
I guess a dove only because doves tend to be raised more so in captivity. I feel like I would trust what it's eaten.
Yeah, that's why I'd rather eat a dove. It's a pretty bird. It's more appetizing.
They're literally the same.
They are the same.
The color is different.
I don't get it.
They're back to your racistness. So you like the white bird, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Very interesting.
Doves are blue.
What? No, they're not.
I mean, pigeons are blue, gray. They're not black.
They have little green.
What are you trying to say, Joe?
I didn't say anything. But you do like the lighter colored bird.
It's not really lighter. It's just white.
You said you like the color.
Yeah, it's a cute bird. It'd be more
Why
appetizing.
is it cute? Because it's white?
Yeah, white things are cute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the darker the worse.
Listen, we just came off of Black History Month.
Did we?
We just had International.
The month that no one gives
let
a
me
shit
guess.
about?
Would you prefer to eat a male dove or a female dove?
Probably a female. It's probably fatter. Females carry more fat.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's necessarily true
Women
when it comes
are fatter?
to pigeons. No.
Probably females are probably a little bit bigger.
First of all,
nature, females tend to be bigger.
Women carry, but not necessarily fatter. It depends on the species.
Yeah, probably fatter. I don't know.
No, but it's I don't know. I completely lost my train of thought.
Women tend to
Anyways,
be.
your stupid would you rather was a fail because you just it's like asking me the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
One's prettier than the other.
I'm not choosing.
Yeah, but one's going to be perceived
the
more.
feathers, they look the same.
Yeah, that's the same
My
with everybody.
answer was only based on like if you were to say like a pigeon and a dove raised in the exact same way or a dove in the city, I literally wouldn't care. Like there'd be no choice. I just say put whatever on my plate. It doesn't matter. The only reason I said dove is because they're more likely to be raised like in like a pet store or something because magicians need to get them to pull them out of their hats.
I always wonders why would God choose the stupidest bird to represent Christianity.
I don't think God did that. I think man did that.
I think God chose it. No, the dove's mentioned in the Bible, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I never get it.
I don't think God wrote the Bible. I think
like,
a man wrote the Bible.
No, the Old Testament. The right parts are like when Jesus is talking.
Okay.
Well, that's what I've been told. I grew up in the church, so I know.
My point is, the Bible is stories that have been passed down and told. Jesus himself didn't write the Bible.
Like, why choose the stupidest bird to represent that, Why not choose like a crow? Crows are smart.
Well, no, but that's the thing. Light and white is seen to like
Goose.
represent like purity. Yeah, but
a swan.
Geese are evil.
Swans.
I think they wanted the fly, like the freedom.
Swans fly.
Do they?
Yeah, they fly. How do they get to the water?
They walk. What do you mean? How do they get to?
How
the
do they
water?
get to the south?
Swans.
Swans are geese.
They're in the family, but they're
they
different.
fly.
No, I'm looking this up.
You don't think swans fly?
No.
You never seen a swan fly?
No.
Oh God.
Do swans fly?
Yes, they're not ostriches, man. They fly.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, you stupid.
Maybe I've only seen them. Maybe I've just assumed that they're geese.
They are geese.
No, they're cousins.
You just said they're in the same family.
Yeah, that's the same family.
Yeah, but they're still geese. It's like your cousin. We're both human. You didn't think geese or swans flew?
No, I didn't.
God, man, we gotta get out. We gotta look some Discovery Channel, man. What's going on, man?
Yeah, plus swans are actually very evil. So
all birds are somewhat evil.
That is true.
They're raptors. They're from the raptor family, so they're all somewhat evil.
Oh, sorry, that you're saying that swans are the 2019 NBA champions.
Jokes like that make me contemplate suicide sometimes.
Jesus, and your phone. Oh my God, you give me so much. Popular.
I'm sorry.
So much heck. It was probably just like your weather alert.
Yeah, it was.
Was it actually?
No, it was like update, I think. No, yeah, it's like Google Chrome will load your page. Well, I don't know what page that is. Probably porn. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you watch porn on your phone?
Where else would I watch it?
On your laptop.
Why would I do that? I can't move my laptop around.
That's the point of a laptop. It's meant to be like.
Yeah, but I want to be stationary. Yeah, but they have to carry. Like, this thing weighs like 10 pounds. Not 10 pounds, but it was like 5 pounds.
It's a laptop. Don't you like bring it into your room and just like put it on your bed or something?
Yeah, but then no. I have a futon, so I'm on the ground. It's not the same, man.
Okay.
I shoot my loads. I kill my babies in the bathroom, bro. Just right in the toilet, and then.
Yeah. I find that so odd. You've said that before.
Yeah.
But
it's I thought about it because I was like, what went through my.
So when you're getting your little cravings, your little tingly down there, you're like, oh, time to head to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And you just drop trowel.
Yeah.
And like.
And all the time I take a shower right
town.
After. Yeah, makes more sense to me.
You probably take a shower because you feel so ashamed.
No, not anymore.
You literally flush your babies down the toilet?
Yeah, I don't care. You guys bleed it out.
So long, Junior.
You guys just go.
Yeah, but that's not voluntary.
This is not voluntary. I have to.
Ew.
I literally go crazy. I wanted to. If I don't jerk off for like a week, I want to start breaking stuff. I get very
There's
antsy.
places for that.
I'm not gonna pay $50 to break a fucking.
I think that's what I need.
You need a lot, Joe. You need a lot.
Don't touch me. You need a lot.
I know I need a lot.
You need like a sexual deviant rehab.
No, I'm not that.
You need like a Masturbators Anonymous.
Yeah, that's AA. Just go to AA.
No.
You can go to AA for that.
AA is Alcoholics
AA
Anonymous.
is for anyone that's fucked up.
No, they have different meetings.
Yeah,
different
but you can go to AA
anonymous
for
meetings. No, they have different ones.
I don't know, but you can just go to AA.
There's literally one for sex addicts. Why would you go to one for alcoholics
when you're not a sex addict?
Right, but wouldn't that be more appropriate than alcohol?
It doesn't matter. Everyone has
if you got drunk and then, you know, masturbated until your dick skin was raw, then that would be an alcohol problem. That's kind of just sad if you did that.
It's just like, you know,
what?
This got drunk and vigorously drunk.
Better than some men going out and getting drunk and assaulting women. Assault yourself.
Oh God, that just took a far turn from jerking off.
No, we're talking about International Women's Day. I have to say,
it's not International Women's Day anymore. Your day is finished, lady. It's just I said, Monday. It's just Monday.
It should be every day.
Well, it's not, because the world doesn't give a fuck. Okay, we barely remembered it was yesterday. It was on a Sunday. The worst day for that kind of day.
Why? Mother's Day is always Sunday and Father's Day.
Yeah, but
it's a day that you're meant to relax and be pampered. It's the day of rest, Mr. I want to quote the Bible. Why not?
It's actually Saturday's the day of rest.
No.
It is.
Nobody
it's the seventh
believes
day.
You weird Seventh-day Adventists.
Jews do.
No.
They do.
Yes, but they'll still agree with me. Sunday is the...
But they won't because they're...
global day of rest.
But they don't.
All right, I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist. I don't follow that weird, let's go to church on Saturday rule.
Yeah, it's the seventh day.
Everyone knows you go to the club on Saturday, then you repent.
You can still go to the club on Saturday.
Church on Sunday.
Sabbath is finished when the sun goes down.
Are you going to let me finish? Or are you going to continue to
interrupt me? I'm mansplaining.
Yeah, literally. You missed my point. The point was that after you do all your sitting on Saturday night, then you just go to church and you erase it all and you're set for the week.
You can just do your sitting on Friday night.
No, Friday night's not sinning, but it's just like, you know, a little mischief. And then Saturday night is when... No.
Isn't mischief sin?
No, because, like, mischief is just, like, when you're just being, like, cheeky. Like, it's not, like, that serious, you know?
But it's still bad.
No. Cheeky? Like, you're not breaking any of, like, the 10th
commandment?
The 10th commandment?
What is the 10th commandment?
Huh?
I wonder what it is, actually. I don't know what it is. Thou shalt not lick booty hole.
What? I wonder what... You know, that's...
I always wondered, too. Sorry.
Damn, how you just gonna interrupt me. Look, when I had an
It's International Women's Day, lady. Okay, I identify as a woman today, so I can speak.
No, but I wonder what a Bible, like a modern day Bible, would be now. Like, if a Bible... Pork. No, like, if a Bible were written, like, there's so many different things.
Probably gay stuff wouldn't be as, you know, we wouldn't really care. You'd probably eat pork because we wouldn't care. You probably could eat the
Thou
fish.
shalt not cough in public.
Yeah, because you would kill everybody. No, because, like, one thing I always wondered is, like, why, like, homosexuality is bad in the Bible, right? I never understood that. But then
it's because God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Yeah, but I don't get. Then why would you give dudes a G-spot in their butt if you don't want dudes butt fucking? Why would you make the guy's booty hole have more nerve endings than females? Because
God knew what he was doing. It's called temptation.
Yeah, you know what? So he's an asshole. You know what lives
you know what lives in your ass? The devil. And if you stick a dick up there to get pleasure or a finger or a tongue or anything, you are, you know, just
you're stimulating the devil. Is that what you're doing?
No, but you're
pushing on that devil.
You're leading into his temptation. God didn't put the
pushing
G-spot there. Lucifer put the G-spot.
That's what that P-spot is. That's purgatory right there, buddy. You're just pushing on that
Every time a man stimulates his G-spot, the devil grows
it's
stronger.
It's the P-spot, lady.
Why do you think our world is so full of sin? That's why there's so many gays out there.
What?
What? Because a couple people engaged
Adam got a little bored.
Adam met Steve.
Eve was not doing anything, so he's like, fuck it.
Eve was on her period.
Abraham, get your ass over here.
Right.
And give me that fucking booty hole. Or Cain.
It was Steve.
Whatever.
Adam and Steve.
No, fuck Steve. No. Steve's not a biblical name.
Listen.
Who's Steve? Who's Steve?
Steve got a fat ass, and Adam was like, yo. And then he was like, okay, but it's still like an ass is an ass, right? And then Steve was like, yo, your turn. And then Adam was like,
an ass? That's
right.
the gayest shit I've ever heard.
But then,
yo, bro, an ass is an ass.
Right. So Steve was like, yo, turn around. I'ma pleasure you. And Adam was like, nah, I'm not with that gay shit, right?
That must have hurt, man.
And
That must have hurt. We didn't have no lube back then.
he just on it.
Probably was like fucking honey or some shit.
No, he just spit on it, and he warmed you up. Listen, Steve is a considerate man.
How would they know?
He's not a barbarian.
But how would they know how to warm it up and all that shit?
What do you mean?
They wouldn't know about that.
Well,
this
because
is new territory.
no. When Adam just violently raped Eve, he then realized that a slow and steady approach is best.
Yeah, but he probably put her in her vagina.
Right, but I'm saying just from that, like. You know what I mean? And plus,
From Eve's terror, he was like,
yeah,
he
was like, oh, maybe I should slow it down. And I think this is hurting her. No, but realistically, the first man and woman definitely had butt sex because
they probably missed.
No. But like, think about the way a man thinks. Like, he's like, oh, this feels good. I wonder what the other holes are like. No. He's like, put it in your mouth, put it in your butt, put it in your hand, in between your toes, like anywhere. In between your toes. Do that little thing where you bend your arm and like you make the little crease.
No one does that.
Push your boobs together. Like, you know what I mean? That, like men want anywhere they can stick their dick. That's why. So when he sees a man, he's like, ooh. So you're saying men are very creative people. I'm saying men are nasty, and that's why Adam was tempted by Steve. And hence,
so Steve was
gay
devil.
Sex.
So Steve was the devil?
According to Christians. First of all, for anyone listening, that whole tangent I went on was complete like BS. I don't believe any of that.
I see that cross.
What cross?
Nowhere. Inverted cross.
Doesn't that means I'm the devil?
Yeah.
So that means I would be advocating for gay sex. Well, I kind of am though, because all of like the joking aside, I mean,
yo, sometimes you gotta stick a dick in your butthole, bro.
See, what I don't understand is when people are like so consumed with like other people's lives.
I don't know, man.
Like realistically, right? If I'm a straight person, okay, cool, I'm straight. Nobody cares.
Maybe if you're like a straight person and being like, say, with you're a female and you're like, oh, these two women are kissing, gross. Maybe it's just because you're scared that vagina tastes nice.
How do you go from kissing to tasting vagina?
It's the same shit.
I mean, not really. This wrong set of lips.
Vagina. It's just French kissing more aggressively.
Yeah, if someone kissed me like that, I would be disgusted. Like kiss my mouth.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's French kissing, Australian kissing. It's just doing it more aggressively.
Oh, you think you're so clever with that Australian kissing, don't you?
Yes.
Fuck off.
Fucking dickhead.
No, but like no, I don't understand why people get so bothered. It's like, okay, if you want to go off and have gay
dick sex tasting nice
and be in love with someone of the same sex or someone who's trans or someone who's non-binary, like who cares?
Well, non-binary, I can't accept
it.
That.
It doesn't affect your life. That's why I never understood
it because it's confusing. There's too many words.
And I always find that people in the queer community always tend to be. I shouldn't say always, most of the time, tend to be like just nicer people because they're just more accepting.
You sure about that?
That's why I said a lot of the time.
You sure about that one? I feel like the LGBT community is full of shit, to be honest. I think it's...
How so?
I don't know. I don't think... I think maybe back in the day it was more inclusive, but it seems more like just... this is... I'm going to go on a little... I'm not going to go on a tangent. It just seems like I said, like I've said this before, I feel like the leftists become the conservatives and the conservatives have become the liberals.
Oh my God, you always make it into politics.
But but everything's political now. Even the LGBT blah 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 alphabets is political now. Because people aren't as accepting of it now as before.
They aren't?
Yeah, it went down.
Is this like a statistic?
Yeah, it went down. People aren't as accepting of the LGBT.
So maybe a lot of people listening really resonated with my tangent about
but we have to ask the question, whose fault is that?
I was saying before you cut me off that maybe people are a little
that's
more
my job as a man.
Accepting of my tangent because, you know, if people are less accepting, I don't know. I don't get it personally. I think that like people need to be a little more concerned with their own lives.
Nah. I gotta be concerned with other people's lives because it's easier than being concerned with my own life because that's too much work. That means I gotta be honest with myself. I don't want to do that because that's stupid.
Oh.
Corona. Spreading that crow. Shit went up to what, 80 now in Canada?
I don't think so. I don't
It's
know.
80, man.
So you're asking me, or
You
like
coughed today.
I did cough.
That was the first thing you did. I went through the door. You just did a little.
Yeah.
You trying to tell me something?
Yeah.
You're sick?
Of you.
You go, oh, well, that's nothing new.
No, the thing that's crazy for me though is that like I already have such a naturally weak immune system that I'm afraid of getting like a cold and then being in public and having to cough and have like a fucking SWAT team jump down at me. Like,
well, it's not like North Korea because there was one case of it and the guy got shot in the head.
oh,
They shot the guy.
really?
Yeah. He probably went like, achoo. It's like, Corona. No, he actually died. Yeah, they killed the guy. I'm like, we're not gonna let this shit spread.
Who's they? Like random people on the street or like
the government? Come on, it's North Korea. They just shot the guy. Probably burnt his body. That's the best way.
In China, they're literally disinfecting the streets.
Yeah, they're doing that I think they were doing that in Italy. I think they were doing that in Iran also.
So like, why aren't they doing that in Canada and the U.S.?
Because it probably doesn't do shit. It probably actually doesn't do anything.
I'm sure it makes people feel more comfortable.
It makes you feel comfortable, but like that's not
having
really...
like a swarm of people looking like
actually, no,
stormtroopers in hazmat suits, like blowing.
No, that actually makes me more scared.
No. After knowing that it's being like decontaminated.
Yeah, but then if you're smart, you'd be like, it hasn't. It's just more of like to make you feel nice, but like, look, wash your fucking hands and you're good.
It's fun. Yeah, I was at the store today and like.
So just do shit you're supposed to do.
I was at the store today and some guy like walked by me and he went to like the clerk and he was like, oh, do you have any hand sanitizer? And they're like, oh no, we're sold out. The Lysol wipes are sold out.
Yeah, people
are stocking up on toilet paper, which I don't understand.
Yeah, just use a leaf.
What? But like, what are they?
I don't fucking know.
Why the toilet paper?
I don't know. There's a lot of shit people are stocking up that I don't get it. Like Lysol is like what's like I don't know. I watched enough movies to know that people who over prep are the ones that always get taken out first.
No, I definitely think it's good to like prepare.
I'm good.
And to take precautions. I want to have.
If you live up north, you're fine. That's what I'm trying to realize.
I want to have a like one of those like kits where you have like extra water and like canned food and
you can buy milk. You can buy those
no,
military.
like I'd make one.
Yeah, you can just make one. You can just buy one that's already prepped.
Because you would want things that are tailored to your specific needs. You can add stuff to it. Sure. Like so then I end up making it. First of all, you know Scotland now gives free sanitary products to all women.
Okay.
You are such a hater.
I don't
care. Really want to talk about International Women's Day? You suck.
I didn't care. It was a joke.
You're horrible.
I know. Welcome to the square room where nothing is nice. No, that's cool. You know.
Yeah. Remember, I used to talk to you about like how
it makes free and shit.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. Bet you if men were bleeding out of their dicks, that shit would have been free a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault. Should have fought harder, like the natives.
No, but actually going back to our talk about the gay community. Oh.
Temples weren't even created for you guys. Sorry.
Huh?
I just thought about it. Temples weren't even created for you guys. They're created for soldiers to heal up to clog up their wounds.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, that's what it was created for.
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
So I watched like RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes.
No, but like a new season just started. All good, but so basically like the episodes air on Fridays. So last Wednesday there was
on
like
Netflix or something.
No, on VH1.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think it's on Netflix, but like it's like once the season's done, then it goes on Netflix.
Slap it on there.
Probably, yeah, but no, it's not like an every week on Netflix thing.
Yes, queen. Yes.
Ew.
Yeah. Slay. Yeah.
Okay, you're appropriating. Oh, really? You want to talk about me coughing,
yes,
Mr.
I strained
Corona?
my throat trying to sound like a drag queen.
Jesus, make sure nobody uses that mic. You got all your germs all over
farted
it.
On it.
And you coughed like way into the air, Hugh-Gene. Do you not know how to cover your mouth?
I wasn't coughing from sickness. I was coughing from straining.
It doesn't matter.
It does, actually.
You're still, whatever is in your mouth, all your little particles,
I'm fine,
all the poo particles flying out of your mouth.
I'm fine, man. My mom was sick for like 2 months, and I was fine.
Anyways, Okay, yeah, so last week, like, one of the contestants who didn't even, like, premiere yet, like, the first episode was on Friday. And I guess there was, like, a whole thing where...
Oh, is it the catfish?
He, like... They call it catfishing, but I'm like, that's just being a predator. He pretended to be, like a casting director and, like, got, like, various guys to, like, do certain things and even, like, masturbate on camera and stuff.
Well, that's those guys' fault.
Right? But so now it's, like, they already filmed the whole season. The only thing that they don't film is the finale, which is going to be, like, later this spring.
So this dude's not going to be in the finale?
Yeah, they're not in the finale. Not like they're not posting her, I guess, because it's the drag queen, but they're not posting her on like any of the social media and stuff. But it's like this person is in all of the episodes last week, and the crazy part is, so last Friday, you know, the episode, it's like a 2-part premiere, so it was the second part of the premiere. She's in it, and she's good. Like, she's funny. She's like she's good.
That's why so many guys jerked off.
No, but like the drag persona is not associated with the catfishing, but it's still the same person.
It's the same shit.
Yeah. But like as an entertainer, as a drag queen, she's good.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah. Now you're
not she's gonna get forgiven. No one's gonna really give a fuck. It's dudes. If it was women, guys would care. Let's be honest.
I don't know.
If it was a bunch of women, he did that to, people would care more. He'd get canceled. He's not gonna get canceled. He's good. But he's fine. He's fine. He's gonna be fine. This will blow over in like a week.
No, but you know what? The community really came together and like...
Yeah, but they'll care. They won't care in like a month.
I guess we'll have to see.
2 months. I'll give it 2 months. He probably won't be back on the show, but he'll still be probably prominent in the community. No, he's fine.
Either way.
He's fine. He did to guys. It doesn't matter.
I think that...
It's fucked.
People need to just get on the LGBTQA bandwagon.
Didn't this... Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Didn't what?
I don't know. No one cares. No one's really gonna. If we're gonna be like frank, it's like if it was.
When I say get on the bandwagon, I just mean like accepting people for who they are. Like, I don't think people should be racist. I don't think people should be homophobic. I don't think, like, who the fuck cares? Like, you know what I mean?
I think a little bit of racism is fine.
All right.
For comedic purposes.
I think you can make jokes for comedic purposes in the right context, but I'm not talking about like a comedian making jokes.
Oh.
You know how I mean.
No, I don't, Joe. Explain.
Well, I certainly don't mean you sitting over there playing with your microphone cord, making...
It's my ADD. Leave me alone. I don't know how to sit still.
You're not diagnosed with ADD, so let's...
Leave me alone.
God, you want to be interesting so bad.
I don't.
I'm joking.
I don't really want people to care. Well, and this podcast is sponsored by Smart Home. Are you looking to simplify your life? Whether it's planning our week or just remembering when our appointments are, and Smart Home can help you with that. Whoa, really? Whoa. Thanks, Smart Home. You're so great. They provide everything from personal assistants like Google Home or Alexa to automated lighting systems. Turn on those lights, Alexa. Ha ha ha. Thermostats and security cameras like Ring from your home. I have a few smart devices around my home myself, and I started and I stand by them. Smart home products are affordable, real cheap, easy to program devices that communicate over your home's existing wiring and over the radio frequency signals. Yeah, meaning your appointments are always remembered. Thanks, Alexa, and that and that your house is always safe. Wow. As a thank you for listening to our podcast, you can use the discount code #Room10.
No hashtag, y'all.
No
just
hashtag.
Room10.
Sorry about that, guys. No hashtag. ROOM10 at checkout for a 10% off of their website, smarthome.com. You can follow them at Smart Home on Instagram and Smart Home Inc. on Twitter. Smart Home. Make your home just a little bit smarter. Ha 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 ha.
Thanks, Smart Home, and thank you, Hugh. Did you hear Drake's new song, When to Say When?
No.
Basically, like, it's causing a lot of controversy because he calls, like, his baby mama a fluke.
What do you mean? Oh, how's she?
He says, baby mama a fluke, but I love her for who she is.
How's she a fluke? I don't get it. What's someone talking about that?
Well, people are pissed because they're like, "How? That's the mother of your child. How
How's
dare
she
you
a
call?"
fluke? Wait, well, how's
Because
that a
the
bad
child
thing?
wasn't planned. So like a fluke,
so it's a fluke,
is
yeah.
like a mistake. But
Yeah,
like
well.
I think people are like
Yeah, it is a
associating it with a negative connotation. But I always thought that like a fluke meant like
It's a good thing.
a stroke of luck, like a
it
mistake,
is.
but it ends up being good.
Yeah, that's what fluke is. It's a good thing.
It's like, oh, by
People are
fluke, like
So it's like what you said earlier. People are being too sensitive and they're overthinking.
yeah,
it.
it's like when you're like driving and like you miss your exit,
Yeah,
but
it's
then
good.
like the where you get off is like happens to be right where you're going anyway.
or you
so
still
it's a
get there on
fluke.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
like,
it's a good thing.
right. It's like
And
something.
if your baby mom is like a bucket, then I'd understand. But she's pretty
No,
too.
but it's funny because
She's
people,
French.
Yeah, it's weird.
She's pretty.
She has some pictures where she looks really rough and some where she looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, she looks really good when she's turned around.
No, I haven't seen the rough ones. When she's turned around.
Yeah, she has a nice ass.
Well, you're an asshole.
What?
I thought her face is pretty.
I've only seen a couple of her face, and she's not an ugly woman, but she looks.
Oh, you said
she
she's
looks,
rough.
Yeah, like she
Well,
looks.
if you say someone looks better from the back than the front, that's pretty bad. That's
she
pretty
looks.
mean.
She looks older than she is.
You're mean.
Is that mean?
No, there's nothing wrong. But you said like she looks good from the back.
Why?
Not the
Wendy
front.
Williams can say it. Why can't I?
Yeah, but William Williams is a fucking walking pea, so she has nothing
Literally
to say.
sounds like you said William.
Well, it's the same shit. She might as well be William.
Don't do that. We're not gonna do that.
She got an ass like a William. Like fuck, Jesus Christ.
No, I feel like ever since her divorce, she's been putting on a little weight. She has a little.
She needs to. With the lack of ass.
Yeah, but she's also like what, like 50?
That's no excuse.
5 or something.
That's no excuse. I've seen some 55 ladies with some fucking big old booties.
I mean, that's true, but everyone's built differently, so you can't compare one's the other.
I know.
Listen, what I was
It's
trying to
International
say.
Women's Day, and you're talking down on women.
Well, that's why I was trying to correct myself.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say
Sexist.
was that she is not an ugly
I think she's
girl.
pretty.
I can't remember what age she's supposed to be, but I remember seeing the picture and being like, "Oh, whoa!" Like she, but
She
it could
cracked?
also just be a bad.
Or did she crumble? You know they say black don't crack.
Well, she's not black.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
She looks like she's like half black.
I don't believe so. No.
She looks half black.
No, not to me.
What does she look like to you?
She looks like European.
She's not white. She's not white.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
What?
She's like half black.
No, she's not.
She's not white, dude. Straight don't go for them whiteys. Goes for them fucking chocolaties. And Madonna. That crumbling old lady. I'm pretty sure she's half black. She looks half black to me. Last picture I saw.
Oh, I don't know why
I mean, I don't know. French black people just look different. I don't know. Maybe that's why.
I don't know why the picture quality is not good, but she does not look black in the slightest.
She looks like she's a little half.
No, she doesn't.
She got a little nig in there.
Hugh-Gene. She doesn't look black at all.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, she's not ugly.
I didn't say she's
You
ugly.
say she looks better from behind. That's pretty insulting.
I was trying to say
Yeah, she got a fat
good-
old booty.
Good from
But she also got
behind.
a pretty face. I think she is a pretty lady.
Oh my god.
She got kind of like a... Let me see another picture.
Oh, sorry. I was on Instagram.
Wow. So much interest you have in this podcast, buddy.
Yeah, because I'm not interested in you telling me I'm tearing down another woman.
But you were.
Right, but I said better. I meant to say good. Like she has a nice ass.
Yeah, but you said she looked better from behind than the front.
I didn't say...
That's not nice. That's pretty fucking mean. If someone told me I look better from the behind than the front, I'd be like, well, thank you.
Well, you do.
Well, fuck you.
That's because I like to see you walk away.
Oh, wow.
I hate to see you go, but I love to see you leave. I
Don't
love to
touch
watch
my
you leave.
arm.
No.
That's my arm.
She
lady.
doesn't look better from the back. That is mean. She looks good from the back. Is what
Yeah, because she got a big old booty.
Right.
She
That's
looked
where
from
I
the
was.
side, from the front, and the back.
That's where I was going
And
with
the
that.
top.
But I do stand by the fact that, like, well, actually, you know what? In some of the pictures I was just looking at, she looks a little younger. As I said, it could just be the picture. But some of the pictures I've seen of her on the news,
It's the news. What the fuck do you think they're gonna do?
why is your octave so high?
It's the fucking news. They're gonna do anything to make look bad.
Yeah, why are you defending this woman so much?
Because it's International Women's Month. Okay?
Women's month?
I had my little fucking whatever. It's International Women's Month, okay? I have to defend my queens. What?
You really trying to die, aren't you?
Why would I die?
You have a death wish.
Why would I die?
It's all right. I'm gonna just leave you.
Why would I die?
No, but I do. Based off of some of the pictures that I've seen of her, she looks older than what her age is.
What's her age?
I don't know.
30.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, a fluke's not a bad thing. A fluke's a good thing.
No, I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah. So what he said was actually a compliment.
Yeah, but people were pissed.
Well, people need to shut the fuck up.
They're like, how dare he?
How dare you say she's a good thing? Rude! No, man. Fluke's a good thing, man. She lives in Paris, you know. She's living up, eating some croissants and fucking flan, whatever the fuck else French people eat. Fucking flambe. What's it, you know that cake that explodes when you yell at it? Flambe? Am I saying it right? You know the cake I'm talking about? Floussé?
No, she's just in her early 30s, I think.
What's the cake called? Flambe?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know that cake that's really delicate to make? And it's like, if you go like, it'll like...
What?
It's like a cake that's sensitive. I can't remember. Flambe?
Souffle?
Souffle! There you go! Souffle, that's what it's called. Thank you.
Don't...
That's what it is. Okay, stop reading her information. Okay, this is her private life. Leave her alone. Wasn't she like a French porn star or something? Wasn't that her like job?
Mm-hmm.
She did the...
Yes, she used to be an adult actress.
Adult actress, aka I take it in the butt for the money. Give me $5 and I'd give you a little... What? Souffle, souffle. What?
So I saw this like phase 4 thing for the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it like lines out all the movies that are coming out in, I think, all just 2021. And there are 7 just in 2021. This
There's
year
7 movies?
Yeah.
That's too much.
Well, okay, so coming up
What's coming up this year?
May, there's Black Widow.
Oh, that other one looks cool.
This fall is the Falcon Winter Soldier. The Falcon
fall?
and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay.
Right, like the new Captain America.
Yeah, the black guy, yeah.
Yeah. Then in November it's supposed to be Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You told me about that. Who's that?
You need to be a dork to know Eternals. It's not something you just know.
Oh, sorry.
It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. If you don't really know the Marvel Universe, you're not going to know.
Me. Okay, well, there's next February, so this is now we're in 2021. There's Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's WandaVision in spring. I don't know what that one is.
I don't know.
WandaVision. It says Disney Plus too. I don't know.
Wow, Disney. I still haven't gotten that.
Next May there's a Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, time to do some shrooms.
I feel like you would probably die.
I've tried to watch Doctor Strange. Have I watched Doctor Strange? I feel like I have. I don't know.
Next spring is also probably the one that I'm looking forward to
Loki?
the most. Yeah.
Oh my god, Loki. Oh my god.
I'm a huge Loki fan.
my fangirls. Oh god, Loki. Oh.
No, not even like that. I just love the character. The character's not like attractive to me.
Yeah, but most
Tom
girls are like,
Hiddleston-
Loki, yeah.
No.
Tell me a joke, Loki. Play a prank on me. Prank this pussy, Loki.
You're just popping all in my ear.
Yeah, like Loki be popping these pussies.
Okay, ew. It's because I have the headphones on too. It just feels like you're like spitting into my ear.
Yeah, like he's spitting into these pussies.
Okay, enough.
Going
Ew.
like fucking Adam spitting
Who
on Steven's
spits like
asshole.
that? You call him Steven. It's not that formal.
Well, he calls him Steven.
It's just Steve.
No, he calls him Steven. When he's plowing Steve, he's like, no, you're not Steve anymore. You're Steven. Because I'm in you. And I'm plowing you. And I'm telling you the Lord's word. Yeah.
But yeah, so that is next spring as well.
Is there any Thors?
There's one called What If. I don't know what that is, but that's summer 2021. Hawkeye is also fall. But
okay.
yeah. It says Disney Plus though. Like I'm wondering
so it's
if
probably
these are
exclusive to Disney Plus.
But yes, Thor: Love and Thunder, November 2021.
Wow.
And then they also just announced Fantastic Four and Blade.
Oh, Blade's coming back.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's no date for those.
The one
two.
that started all these fucking Marvel movies in the first place, Blade, the guy that never gets enough love. He's the reason why there's superhero movies in the first place.
I was disappointed that there are no, Spidey movies for the next 2 years, but at least I know he's back in the MCU, so...
Tommy, shoot me a web, Tommy.
Tom Holland?
It's Tommy. Okay,
Who's
I know him.
Tommy?
Tom Holland is Tommy.
Okay, but that's not his name. His name is Peter in the movie.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the person.
But you didn't know that his name was Tom Holland.
Yes, I did. He's a
No, you
little
didn't.
flipping British boy. He made fucking little fucking tapes of him flipping around and shit to get the part. I know the boy.
Oh, that's I know the boy.
I know
is that
the
what
boy.
Is that what you said? He's a flipping.
Yes.
I was like,
he's flipping all over the place.
no. You know when people like censor themselves instead of saying the
I don't
F word?
censor myself. I'm not a freaking fuck.
Well, isn't frig a censor?
A frig's for fucking people that are psychopaths.
Are you gonna say frig?
You frigger!
Go frig off.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. If someone told me to go frig myself,
Frig you.
I'm gonna go fuck yourself, you fucking fuck.
Frig off, you fudgesicle.
Look in here, you fudge-a-licking fudge.
Listen here, you shiitake mushroom.
Listen here, you little stinker.
Oh, I love a little stinker.
Call a little stinker.
No, but I feel like that's for like a kid, you know? We're
A
not gonna
kid?
call them a little shit to
I'll
their
call a
face.
kid a little shit.
But that's a little stinker is the censored version of little shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I miss camp.
You used to call the kids little
I'd swear at the kids, man. The kids love me because I treated them like my friends.
Yeah, they're not though.
I treated them like regular kids. That's why they liked me. I was the most popular one. Because I'd be like, out of all of them, no, they respect me because I would.
How old were you when you worked there?
15.
And how old were
Or
the
maybe
kids?
14.
And how old were the kids?
Grade 10. What age is grade? How old would I be in grade 15?
15, yeah.
So if I did it, I think I did it for 2 years. Yeah. I did 15 and 16. It was music
Okay.
camp.
How old were the kids?
First year was 8th graders.
So
And the second year was 6th graders. I was terrified to get the 6th graders because fuck, I can't treat them like how I would treat the 8th graders.
the 8th graders are like 13. 6th graders are 11. So you're telling me out of all the little 11-year-olds, your 16-year-old self was the most popular? Yeah. I wonder why. Yeah.
But I talked to them like regular kids.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't talk down on them. I
No.
find that shit so annoying, and they liked me for it.
I don't think you should talk down to them. Like, when I was a counselor at my camp that I worked at for 3 years, I found that, like, I got along with a lot of the kids. Even, like, they had, like, me with, like, girl cabins because...
Girls were creepy.
Okay.
It's like, they're weird. I don't know. They're just weird.
No, but I also really bonded with a lot of the boy like kids because like I would just talk to them, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the worse the kid, the better was for me.
Yeah,
I love the
it's
bad
like
kids.
sometimes the bad kids, they
I
just
love the
want
bad
you to
kids.
talk normally
Love
to
the
them.
bad kids. I got this one kid's respect because I duct taped him.
Because kids don't like when you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to
And
do?
the one counselor that did that, he would talk to him like that. They fucking roasted this guy.
Like, what do you say?
He had a really like stereotypical lispy gay voice, but he wasn't gay. He was straight. But he like talked like that, and he would talk down on them, and the kids would tear him apart because they wouldn't listen to him.
I just find like when you talk, to them as human beings, like I'm not here cussing at them. And,
I'm like,
and
okay,
cutting
you
up
little
with
shit.
them. No. I wasn't like that. Well, first of all, I don't really talk like that, so I'm probably the most vulgar in my life on this podcast. You know what I mean?
That's depressing.
Why?
I don't know, but I remember this one kid. This is gonna be could we make this a little bit longer, please?
Yeah, go.
Okay, I love this because I remember this one kid. I missed that camp. That camp was so fun. This one kid named fucking Chris. This is my first year, by the way, too. Right, and people knew who I was because my brother, he also used to do it. My middle brother. So I remember, and it was funny too because one of the kids that are in my cabin, my brother actually had them when they were younger. But there's this one kid, this black kid, little short, little fucking Kevin Hart type size kid, right? Probably the worst behaved one. Like him and his group, they're all like this. I probably had like one of the worst cabins. They're very badly behaved, right? And this one kid, a little shit, didn't listen to anybody. And I told him, I was like, if you don't like stop fucking around, I said I'm gonna duct tape you to the floor. And he obviously didn't think I'd actually duct tape him to the floor. He was being a little shit. So I told my friend Garrett, I was like, get the fucking duct tape. And he was just laughing. He was like, ha, ha, ha. And then my friend Garrett comes with the duct tape. And I hold him down. And I literally duct taped him like a fucking cocoon. And I just left him there. And I was like, are you going to fucking listen to me now? And he was like, yeah. And he became my favorite kid after that.
Did you not get, like, written up by your...
Nobody fucking knew. No one knew. The other counselors knew that I was doing it. There was, like, me, my friend Garrett, the older guy. He was in there. He knew my brother, too. Because my brother did it, too. He also duct taped a kid. That guy knew it, and some other counselors knew about it. They're like, Hugh-Gene, you're actually gonna fucking do it? You're actually gonna do it? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking duct tape this little shit. And I duct taped him. I left him there. I just literally like left him there. It was just like.
How'd you guys get it off? Did it hurt him?
I just cut him off. Cut him out.
No, but like, you know, like.
I duct taped his body. He wasn't naked. He had clothes on.
I know, but he's still ripping against your skin.
Nah, he's good. He's good. His
little arm hairs. How old was this kid?
Yeah,
was he one of the 6th grades or 8th grade?
8th grade. No, 6th graders couldn't handle that shit. The 6th graders, those guys were like a little different because I was like, they're obviously a lot smaller. So I had to like modify it a little bit. I thought I did, at least. But then I realized I didn't. And it's the same thing. I would just talk to them like they're regular people. And I would let them like, if it was past bedtime, I wouldn't make them go to bed. I'd be like, you can stay up. Just be quiet. I'd always tell the guys, like, guys, I don't give a fuck if you don't sleep. You don't have to sleep. Just don't talk loud. And I'd even sit there and talk with, like, even when it's past bedtime, I'd sit there and just talk with them. And then we'd just talk about, like, shit and this random crap. I loved it. I missed it so much. I remember this one kid, like, fucking William. He was probably, like, he was this little, like, skateboarder-looking white kid. Fucking long-ass hair and shit. Favorite kid. Probably one of my favorite kids I had, too. And he was probably, like, the rebel of the cabin. But he wasn't bad. He listened. He would listen to me still. But it's the same thing. I gave them their freedom. I'd be like, just, they're, like, have, like, music sessions. But he was, like, late, and I was just like, who cares? So, like, let's just fuck around. And we just played around and shit. But I remember there's just 2 kids in the fucking cabin. They're these stuck up rich snobby kids, right? They're fucking little shit. I hate these kids. If I could just let them sleep outside, I would. And like, they had a disposable camera. And I can't remember the other kid that William was buddies with. This chubby little fat kid. He was also kind of like a dickhead too, but he was like cool. And he's just like, let's fuck. They wanted to fuck around with these kids, but they hated them so much. They thought they're scumbags. So they took the disposable camera. The one kid took the disposable camera and he took a bunch of pictures of William's ass. And I was like, dude, I don't know anything about. Like, they're like, you doing it? So I was like, what? Tell what? I don't know what's going on. And he took probably like 10 pictures of his butt. And I always wondered how like the mom reacted when those pictures got developed. I always wonder about that. Like, I don't know how that mom reacted to that. This little fucking tanned butt. This little 11-year-old's booty.
Oh, like bare ass.
No, bare ass. Like, he didn't... William was a fucking rebel, man. He didn't give a fuck. He was a skater kid. He was so cool. He didn't give a shit, man.
He was a skater boy?
Yeah, man. With that long-ass hair, man.
He said, see you later, boy? No? Okay.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I can't believe you didn't see where I was going with that.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I miss Music Camp. I have more stories from Music Camp, man.
He was a boy. She was a girl.
And those kids
no, camp was like a good... like. I don't know, it's weird. Like, working at a camp is actually quite fun.
And these kids, too, they're like... It is a music camp, right? These kids weren't like your basic, like... They're like... These were like elite, like, musicians. Like, the 8th grade kids I had, they put on, like, a show with, like, drumming and shit. And they recorded it, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, you kids are 13, and you're busting out like this and shit?
I mean, that's probably why they're at music camp.
Yeah, no, these kids were... They're elite, man. They're so elite,
I'm trying to find this picture. Hang on.
I miss Music Camp, man. Camp Wahanowan. I think that's what it was called.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Music by the Lake.
Oh, yeah, I know Wahanowan.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I miss it, man. It was fun.
It's a small, small world. Yeah, I remember. I think this was like maybe my 2nd year at camp. Maybe it was my 3rd. I really can't remember. Like, we always used to do this thing called The Amazing Race, where, like, it was just, like, all counselors. And it was, like, a scavenger hunt, and it was around the city. And, like, they literally, like, we go by unit, and each unit...
What city? You guys weren't, like, up north?
Yeah, in Markham.
Oh, that's not... Oh, okay.
No, but, like, we could essentially go wherever we need to. But the thing is, you don't want to go too far, because it's a race. We called it The Amazing Race. You have a list of things to get. They give you a school bus and a driver, and they're like, go, get all these things, and the first one back with all of the right items and with proof, whether that's like you know, like a photo on your phone or like whatever. I remember this is like one of my most like fond memories, and like I didn't want to be in this picture, so I took it.
Oh, everyone's booty.
Yeah,
that person's slacking, man. That booty's not showing.
That one too. The two ends.
Those two are pussy. They're like, I don't want to show my butt.
But we're like, you know, like
those are underage cheeks. Why do you have that on your phone?
They're not underage cheeks.
They're adults.
Yeah.
They're of age.
Yep. Oh, this is my friend. He actually lives down the road with like a stranger's underwear on his head.
That's not right.
I remember like
that's our fucking coronavirus.
We may or may not, I cannot confirm, any of my fellow employees pulling a stop sign out of the road, you
pulled the stop sign out of the road.
I personally didn't.
You pulled the stop sign out. I've always wanted to take a stop sign, to be honest.
I don't remember this. Oh yeah, I literally wrote, yeah, we took it with us. Like we picked up roadkill.
Ew. That's how I know those were all white people, weren't they?
No.
You sure?
A lot, but not but not all. Well, do you notice the person who picked it up?
Yeah. White. Fuck. We're gonna take this home and eat it, boy.
No.
That makes me like remember too, like the one thing like all the adult counselors got to do was we played capture the flag, like glow in the dark capture the flag at nighttime.
Some firefighters, like I can't remember what like the. Oh yeah, get a bra from a stranger.
That's just weird, man.
No, but it's fun. Like one thing I really liked about working at camp is the sense of like camaraderie amongst like, you know, everyone. It was cool. Camp is a great job. Like I'd work at camp for my whole life if
it paid well.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
No,
that's why they have such a young demographic. Like, that's why people
can get away with paying them like shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
got
why
paid $100
because adults would totally be counselors if, you know.
No, that reminds me of like the one thing we did for like the counselors, like for us, and we played capture the flag like in the nighttime, glow in the dark capture the flag. And it was probably like, because everyone always knows capture the flag from like video games, you know, the one side, both sides of the flag, you have to run towards the other side to get the flag. Here's one thing, it's music camp. So in music camp, there's no athletic kids there. I was the only athletic kid there. There was none.
Athletic and be into music.
There was no one there that was athletic. There were none. The only people there that are like somewhat athletic was me and my friend Garrett. And he was just strong, but like I was the fastest kid there. So whoever.
Oh, that's sad.
No, it was. Yeah, shut up. No. But I remember like I was like I pretty much, it was pretty much like there's the enemy's flag, right? We had our flag on like the way on the other side of the field, but we knew there's two guys. It was me and this other guy named Jason. He was a football player. But was he on my team? Yeah, he was on my team, I think. So pretty much he was defending it, and then I was the attacker. Because I was the fastest one there. So pretty much I remember I saw where the flag was hidden. No, I didn't see where the flag was hidden. I remember I ran through everyone, just juking everyone out because they're fucking band kids. They don't know how to fucking move their legs and shit. So I remember jumping over a field and then finding their flag and then popping on over, running out. But I remember I ran to like the other side. And you know, like in video, I don't know if you know in video games, but you know in video games they'll like lay on the ground and then they crawl, and then somehow no one sees them, and you're like, how does no one ever see it? So I actually did that. I went into the grass, crawled very slowly, because
the grass was tall.
It wasn't that tall. It was tall, but it wasn't that tall. I was wearing.
You were definitely taller than the grass.
Yeah, and I was wearing blue, so you could see me. But the thing is, somehow no one noticed me. And I didn't understand. I was like, how does no one see me? I was like, I was laughing. I was like, this shit's actually real. If you sneak around, you move very slowly, and you're not focusing in that area. Because people would look in that area, but they never would see me slowly. I'm literally just going like.
I hope you were making that sound.
In my head, I was. And I remember like I was sneaking, and this was when I remember I was sneaking over because I was just trying to get the flag again, and pretty much I was trying to free everyone from jail. Because if you get tagged, you went to jail. So I was pretty much trying to break everyone out of jail. And then I remember there was like a fence. And I remember I got close enough and I was like, okay, I can make the sprint and free everybody. So I remember I popped up, I ran, jumped over the fence, somehow landed, slid, slapped my friend's hand, and then pretty much everyone ran and scattered like fucking Mexicans and some shit. I remember I somehow slid, jumped in the air. By the way, I'm like full sprint, by the way, and the grass is wet, so I'm sliding. So I'm pretty much running, jumped over a fence, sliding, slapped my friend's hand while I'm still sliding on the ground, pop up somehow, like off the ground, fly into a bush and then lay in the bush and then don't move. And then pretty much I stayed there because I was like, I'm stuck. I can't get out because I'm in the enemy's territory now. And this
I thought you meant physically you were stuck in the
No, I'm somehow was fine. And then, the game ended. But, like...
Did your team win?
Oh, of course. My team had the only athletic people on it. No one was really that athletic. The only people it was just me, this other guy that was a football player, and another couple other people. But for the most part, it was kind of because they knew, like, once Hughes is going to run, they're like, we can't do anything because he's going to juke us all out and he's too fast.
It's funny because you telling this story, like, you were literally lit up, like, your face.
Yeah, because it was fun. Like, I remember it. It was actually
like you know when, like, your dad is reliving his glory days back when he used to play, like, high school football. Like, that's, like, how you're, like, lit up.
Dude, it was the most fun time. Probably the most fun memory. One of the most best memories I had at music camp. That and a lot of ultimate frisbee. That was the one thing, like, for some reason, everyone loved ultimate frisbee. And, yeah.
Loser. No, I'm joking.
Ultimate frisbee's fun, man.
I mean... I've never played, but...
It doesn't... It get the negativity.
I played disc golf before.
That's fucking lame. You're gonna say... you played disc golf?
Played disc golf. Not, like, on a team. Like, I've played it before,
you're gonna say ultimate frisbee's lame?
Yeah, my ex had, like, a disc golf thing in his backyard.
That's fucking lame. Thank God he broke up with that dork.
No.
What do you guys want to play? Disc golf?
But, like, him and, like, a couple of his buddies, like, we just, like,
play disc golf?
Hang out and drink. And,
fucking
like,
drink?
If you miss it, then
I can't say the word, but there are a bunch of maggots for playing that.
What? Hugh-Gene. Oh, my God. You know what? I think on that note, it's time
that makes you a little maggot.
To wrap it up. Stop saying that.
What, maggot?
Yes. Stop that. Jesus, that evil laugh. No, but, thank y'all for listening.
Make sure you don't play disc golf if you're cool.
And, tune in next week. We will have another episode for you every Tuesday, as always. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at This Square Room. And we have a website with a little more detail on it. And that's thissquareroom.com. Thank you so much. And we will see you next Tuesday.